All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
My name's Chris.
Great, Chris. So how long have you been a patient here at Advanced Spinal Care?
I've been here for 3.5 months.
3.5 months. Now, what did you initially come in for to get treatment with NUCCA?
I had a soccer spinal injury in college. It was whiplash. And so I suffered with this for about 40 years and was looking for relief from chronic neck and back pain.
Wow, wow. So what did a day-to-day pain level look for you?
It's just kind of a nagging backache and a stiff neck. So you wake up in the morning and you take a hot shower and try to loosen things up.
Mm-hmm.
But so pain level, just maybe 3 or 4 on a scale of 10 as far as just a nagging backache.
That's still a lot to be dealing with on a daily basis, though.
Mm-hmm.
So had you tried other avenues to relieve the pain?
I had. I avoided taking any over-the-counter painkillers or prescriptions, but just a lot of stretching, floor exercises, and I'd gone to numerous chiropractors. I'm thinking 7 or 8
Wow.
over the last 40 years, and in this area, I've lived in this area for 35 years, and I've been to maybe 4 chiropractors in this area. And I went to the same chiropractor for 2 years and started out going 3 times a week, and then finally at the end of 2 years I was going 2 times a week and doing physical therapy at home, floor exercises, stretches, just trying to whip this nagging backache. And we finally realized after 2 years that was not going to handle it.
So how did you hear about NUCCA?
Well, I heard through a friend whose father is a NUCCA doctor, and she explained his approach. I had been exposed to something similar when I was a student in Philadelphia, the same similar treatment, and so I wanted to try that again. But that had been 30 years ago,
Wow.
or 35 years ago, and so wanted to try that, and happy that I did.
So you found Dr. Lipinski. Tell me a little bit about your first adjustment. Did you see immediate benefits to the pain?
For me personally, I did not.
Okay. Yours is more gradual.
It's been more gradual.
Okay. Well, that's good for people to know because some people want an immediate fix, but it's good to kind of stick with something and see how that works. So you've been a patient for 5 months. Where did you start to see improvement happen?
I started to see improvement happening within, really within the first week or two, where my neck was not so stiff and it wasn't cracking and wanting to flop around on the top of my shoulders. And so it felt more aligned. I could tell that. And then I was just telling Dr. Lipinski today that after 3 months, my stamina level is really a lot better than it's been in years. I can work longer, do heavy work, or have a longer day, and it's there. I've also checked my blood pressure at public blood pressure cuff at the pharmacy, and that's dropped too. So these things are getting my attention. So.
Wow, that's awesome. That's huge. How many points do you think it's dropped?
The top number dropped 20 points.
20 points. Well, that's a really positive benefit.
So I came in for the muscle back relief, and Dr. Lipinski says there's a lot more involved than just your backache, and it's my nervous system and the nervous system, sending signals to my organs and circulatory system and everything. So.
And you can see that benefiting already.
I can.
That's amazing.
And I feel like I'm just because I've got the stamina, I'm more engaged with my wife and engaged with life, and more productive at work too.
That's great.
My opinion there.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, I'm excited to see what things look like even a year from now and see how it continues to improve for you, because it looks like it's just kind of gradually improving as the months go on. So
I'm getting older, and things are supposed to be kind of breaking down, but I'm getting better. So
That's wonderful.
now's the time to have this addressed. So I'd recommend anybody with any kind of health issues. I'd recommend anybody to have their neck examined at Advanced Spinal Care.
Well, thank you so much. Appreciate your story.
Mm-hmm.